Welcome to our Yin class. Tonight we are going to release to come to balance. And if you have a prop, a pillow, or a bolster, have it nearby. Get yourself some sweaters and cozy socks or a blanket to cozy up with at the end. And we're going to start lying down. So, coming onto your back, feeling the beautiful support of the floor, letting your knees rest in on each other, and placing your hands just onto your belly. Taking some time here with your breath, closing your eyes, breathing all the way down into your belly. Filling that belly up nice and full, and then slowly letting it sink back down. As you breathe, maybe getting a lovely hollow sound in the back of your throat. Coming into an ujjayi breath. The sound of a seashell against your ear. Breathing in and out through your nose. That lovely hollow sound gives your nervous system the message to rest and digest. Maybe counting the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. Seeing if you can get your exhale to be longer than your inhale. Feeling your back supported, your shoulders relaxing. Allowing any busyness of your mind to rest. Allowing any busyness from your day to stop. And from here, we're going to come into a figure 4. So let's bring our feet together. We're going to take our right foot to the ceiling. Be taking a moment to flex and point your toe a few times. So taking your right ankle onto your left knee, allowing that right knee to just gently move away from your body, feeling a little tension maybe in your hip. You can either stay just like this if that feels like enough for you, or if you want to, you can bring your hands and thread them through. Gently bring your left knee in towards your chest. Breathing into any tension you might be feeling in your right hip. Allowing your breath to ease away any of that tension. So with yin poses, you're not using any muscles per se. What you want to be doing is getting into the ligaments and tendons. So allowing anything that doesn't need to be working to relax. So shoulders relaxing. Your legs can be relaxed. Letting your elbows maybe relax on your belly. Focusing on your breath. Coming back to that ujjayi breath. Noticing how the tension that might have been in your hip slowly dissolves and releases. And then we'll slowly release our hands, letting your left foot come down. We'll cross the right knee a little bit tighter over our left leg. If you have a bolster or a prop, you can set it down by the side. We're going to take our arms out and let the knees just float down onto that prop. Letting your head come over to the left. Breathing back down, all the way down into your belly. Letting go and softening anything that doesn't need to be working right now. And bringing your head back to center, we'll bring the knees back up, right foot follows. We'll do the other side, taking your left foot to the ceiling, flexing and pointing your toes to start. Then we'll let the left ankle rest onto your right knee. Noticing how this side feels. You might want to just stay like this, or if you want to take it a little bit deeper, wrapping your hands around your thigh and gently bringing it in towards your chest, allowing your shoulders to relax. facial muscles to soften, sending your breath into any areas of tension or tightness, allowing that tension to release and let go. And while you're here, maybe pondering the thought, what it is that is keeping you small. What do you need to release to get out of your own way? And then we'll release our hands, bringing that right foot down and left leg a little tighter. We're going to come into our twisted root on this side, taking your arms out, taking your hips and letting them come over to the right, letting your knees float down to the left. Maybe take your prop, your pillow or your bolster, resting it underneath your knees. Maybe bringing your head over to the other side, closing your eyes again, breathing down into your belly. Asking yourself, where are you trapped? What can you clear away? What can you release? What do you need to surrender? Then we'll come back to center, bringing your prop out of the way, your foot back down, bringing your knees in for a little hug, rocking from side to side. And let's just roll back up to sitting. And we'll bring our feet together into a little butterfly or cobbler's pose. If you want to take your prop in front, we can use it for a little extra support for our head. We're going to fold forward here, so nice and slow. Relaxing your shoulders, maybe stacking your fists on top of each other. Releasing, letting go. Just noticing what comes up for you. And we'll take 10 more breaths here. Slowly coming back up and just moving your bolster or your pillow away. Bring the knees back up and stretch those legs out. Give them a little wiggle. And then we'll bring the left leg in, keeping that right leg out, and using your prop again, setting it up in front of you. We'll fold forward, stacking your fists, letting your head relax, allowing anything that doesn't need to be working to soften. Breathing all the way down into your belly. Shoulders relaxing. Going deeper and deeper. Let go of any thought patterns that keep you stuck. And 5 more breaths here. And slowly coming back up. And we'll straighten out the left leg. Let's bring the right leg in. We'll do this side. Getting yourself situated with your prop. And then when you're ready, lowering yourself back down. Making any adjustments so that it feels right for you. Let go of any thought patterns that keep you stuck. Allowing the ligaments and the tendons to stretch, to release, to let go. Going deeper and deeper. 5 more breaths here. And then slowly coming back up and moving your pillow or bolster away, taking your leg out, giving it a little shake, flexing and pointing your feet. We're going to swing around onto our bellies. So coming onto your belly, getting your legs stretched out, taking up lots of room. You can have your feet on either side. Bending your elbows and letting your forehead rest down onto the floor. Maybe wiggling your hips back and forth. We're going to come into Sphinx pose. So bringing your elbows underneath your shoulders, making sure it feels okay for your back. Any sharp pains, you want to come all the way back down. And reminding yourself to relax your bum. Allowing your shoulders to drop away from your ears. Maybe closing your eyes, going back inside. And just observing what is the thoughts that are floating by. Not attaching to any of them. Just observing. Allowing them to drift like fluffy white clouds in a blue sky. Allow the love that lives within you and flows around you to fill you with calm, peace, and tranquility. We'll do 10 more breaths here. And then slowly bringing your elbows back out, bringing your head back down, nice and gentle. Breathing all the way down into your belly, letting go. We'll bring our hands underneath our shoulders and bring ourselves back into a wide-legged child's pose. So letting your hips settle onto your heels, bringing your head down. You can even use your bolster here and prop yourself up. Making sure it feels nice and comfortable for you. Maybe even laying a cheek down. And while you're here, breathing all the way down into that lower back. Imagine you're blowing a balloon up in your lower back. And as you exhale, imagine it sinking back down. And from here, let's slowly bring ourselves back up, moving that bolster out of the way. We're going to come into a deer pose. So, deer pose, you want to have your shin parallel to your mat. Your right leg is going to come back so that the thigh is parallel to your mat. And then your right calf and shin are on a 45-degree angle. And we want to be getting your right hip to come down closer towards the mat. You can bring your hands on either side of your left leg, allowing your right leg to get heavier. Maybe closing your eyes here. And just accepting whatever comes up for you as you allow that right hip to get heavier. What does your soul need? What messages come up for you? And 5 more breaths here. And we'll slowly come back up. We'll bring that right leg forward and leaning back onto your hands. We'll just take our knees from side to side. Just releasing any tension. And then we're going to come into the other side. So bringing your right leg and your right shin parallel to the mat. Left thigh parallel to the mat. And your left shin, calf on a 45-degree angle. So this time you want the left hip to get heavy and sinking down towards that mat, allowing things to settle, closing your eyes, softening your face, your shoulders, breathing down into your belly. Just letting go of any thought patterns that are keeping you stuck. What do you need to release, to balance? 5 more breaths here. And then we'll bring that left leg forward and bending the right. Hands behind you, we'll just let the knees go from side to side. And then we're going to come into our final shape. So getting yourself lying down again, you can use your bolster underneath your knees. If you have socks or a blanket, you're welcome to put that on top. And we'll lay all the way down, taking up some space on your mat, palms facing up, shoulders relaxing. And while you're here, relaxing, I'd like to share a poem by Zach Beach. And it's called Go In to Go Beyond. Go in to go beyond. Enter the vast realm of your body. Inflate each cell with your kind attention. Enter your molecules, weave them together with kite string, and tie the end to your heart. Become whole again. Enter the gateway of wholeness. The body and the soul are good friends. One is never far from the other. Go in to go beyond. When we stop striving and see our completeness, the world stops. Even the air rests like a blanket on our skin. We become still life, chaos contained in a frame, joyous laughter on a tape deck. Go in to go beyond. Shine through the stained glass of Mother Earth and say grace and become grace. Enter the tunnel of your heart to become the light on the other side. Go in to go beyond. And gently reanimating your fingers and toes. Bringing a full breath back into your belly. Slowly bringing your knees into your chest, rolling to your right side. And when you're ready, coming back up to a seated position, we'll close our practice with the universal sound of all things with 3 ohms. So taking a nice full breath in. Bringing your hands together at your heart center And may you have a very well balanced evening. Namaste.